Hello to all my loyal subjects, my name's King Wolfowl, and today we're reviewing some Beyblades I got off of Facebook Marketplace. So I wanted to kind of use Facebook Marketplace kind of as a 2-video project. You'll see I'll have a Collection Carnival video coming out either before this video or soon after this video, where tips and tricks on how to buy stuff online without getting scammed. And also, these are just a couple Beyblades that are worth some money new that I figured I can try and get a little cheaper if I buy them used off of Facebook or new off of Facebook from people who maybe don't know exactly what they have. For example, this Fornius here with the power launcher or power gauge launcher was new in box. It did come new in box. I opened it up before the video just to have it ready. And usually you can find it on Amazon for like 35 bucks plus X amount shipping. It kind of depends. So usually off of Amazon, if you can find one of these still available, you're paying around 40-45 bucks. This Salamander S4 new, same thing. You're paying around 40 bucks. I did not look up the Red Achilles. I should have, but I didn't. That's on your boy. But I paid around 60 bucks total for these 3 Beyblades plus their launchers, and between these two, that's already 80 bucks there new. This is used but in great condition. The only thing on here that's a little messed up is the performance tip in mode 2. So this pops out to make a different performance tip. Here, let's see if I can get that closer. So if you push that in, lock it, it's different, and this part has almost no wear on it. The Achilles itself, the almost literally looks almost new except for some dinks on the top here. So there's a couple dinks on the energy ring, but everything else looks brand new. And this is just, Beyblades are pretty durable for what they are, smacking into each other. Beyblades are still just pretty durable items. The energy ring on Salamander is pretty good. There's like a couple scratches here and there. The launchers are fine. This was new in package, but we should definitely show that off. That's super cool. Just shark. That's just awesome. Fun fact: I actually, because of how cool this Beyblade is, named a character in my D&D campaign Fornius. It's a god of the sea, and I named it Fornius because of this Beyblade. That's just how cool it is. So yeah, I wanted to use Facebook Marketplace, one, to see what my experience is, so you can learn more about the troubles I had buying these in that video on Collection Carnival. I'll link it in the description. But since this video is Spin Steel and it's about Beyblades themselves, let's head right to the arena. Okay, arena is set up. We are going to... I also picked up this Odax off Amazon and this Hollow Doom Sizer, just to have a couple extra bays for videos. So we're going to take Salamander's a left spin, so let's get that one out the way because it's gonna... I can dual launch everything else. Salamander's a left spin, so we're gonna launch Salamander and we're gonna launch... Let's go with Doom Sizer. First. Oh no! First launch always goes awful. Sorry, Doom Sizer. Salamander's getting a heck of an advantage. Doom Sizer's already losing stamina. Okay, that did not. We're gonna strike that from the record, Doom Sizer. Don't you worry. We're gonna strike that from the record since you didn't get a fair shot. Alright, we're gonna load these ahead of time. Alright, that's loaded properly this time. Doom Sizer, cooperate. Back. Doom Sizer. Salamander. Yeah, there. Much more even battle. Oh, it does look like Salamander's still going to take that win. Yeah. Nice. So I did see Doomsizer was smacking it in the top of this pretty well, and yeah, it's not really taking that much damage. I think the big benefit is that there's a lot of, like, these are mostly plastic on the outside, and the metal bits are not what's smacking together like with the Metal Fusion Beyblades, so these are probably gonna last a decent amount of time before they start seeing significant damage. Yeah, you can see that starting to rub off a little bit, so yeah, most of the damage is gonna come to the performance tips. Boom. So yeah. Salamander, pretty good stamina and attack wise. I don't have the stat sheet because I bought these secondhand, but yeah, it's just a really cool looking Beyblade. We're going to move on to the right spinners, because the right spinners I can actually launch together. We're going to use the launchers that came with the purchase, and we're going to launch Red Achilles, and we're going to launch Odax. Odax is so cool looking. I love that orange and yellow on the outside. Got a nice performance tip. It just looks cool. That clear plastic in the top with the little constellation inside of him. Odax just looks awesome. Ooh, it's nice and aggressive. That's real aggressive. Oh! We got a double burst. Of course we got a double burst. We can't not have a double burst. Man, I figured double bursts would be a lot more rare than they are. I will say I did launch Hades Hades and Salamanders against each other a couple times when I got them earlier today. And I didn't, like, Achilles burst a couple times. And Salamanders yet to burst. So there's definitely a different quality to them. I just don't know whether maybe I don't think this was a Pro Series. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But it's definitely it's just nice. It's a nice Beyblade. This is cool looking, but yeah, that definitely got scratched by Odax. It's cool looking, but it doesn't seem as tough as Salamander. We're gonna go with Doomsizer and Achilles. Alright, Doomsizer's having a rough day. Oh, you hear my cats fighting in the background? Hey, Paprika, leave him alone, please. Dad's trying to film a YouTube video. She's just sitting in the hallway. Alright, let's try that again. There, that's going better. We're gonna get another double burst though. Oh, Doomsizer's getting knocked around. Yeah, Doomsizer seems to be on the weaker side. Good job, Achilles. Alright. Yeah, that's our Achilles. Boom. Let's blow through some of these. Now, I just want to launch Fornius with just his launcher. Just to see how it goes. Oh, that was so smooth. That launcher moved so much smoother than the normal launchers. So you see that kind of is double-sided. For reference, here's a normal launcher. That spins so quiet. So yeah, that's only one-sided. That's two-sided, so it can go in either. It has a left and a right here. And you can load it from pretty much either way. That's real nice. That spins real smooth. And I will say, Fornius I do have the stat sheet for because it's on the back of the box. And Fornius is all defensive weight. So I'm wondering how it'll do against the other Beyblades. Just because it seems like it's not going to move much. We'll see. We're going to launch it using the regular launchers just so I can actually launch 2 at a time. We'll go against Odax since Odax is the other heavy one in this group. And all the other ones are downstairs. Yeah. That's technically still a win for Fornius. He got stuck in the trap. Yeah, that ring didn't move at all. He got stuck in the pit, but since Odax burst, that's a win for Fornius. Let's see if he can burst all three of the non. You know what? Actually, you know what? We're gonna launch it with we're gonna launch it against Salamander. We're gonna launch it first and then Salamander. We're gonna switch over to this guy. And we're going to do one launch with this thing. And then we're going to do one launch with the actual, like, shark launcher. Alright, we're going to see if that gives any sort of big advantage. Where's my other... I don't see my other white ripcord. So, just so we're given equal opportunity to both bays, we're going to use the same launchers. That's the wrong cord. I know it probably doesn't matter mixing and matching cords and launchers. However, just on the slight chance that it might, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna launch Horniest first and then Salamander. Looks like Salamander. Yeah. So Horniest is moves real slow. It's real nice and heavy, and it's gonna want to take the center. I think this is officially the longest battle we've had. Whoa, okay, Horniest. That's probably the longest battle we've had on this show so far, and that was pretty awesome. All right, so. Looks like Horniest had the advantage in that one, so we'll probably have the advantage too. I just want to see how significant of an advantage we get using this guy. Because this pulls so smooth. So insanely smooth. And when I launched it using this before, it seemed like it was spinning faster than with the green and smoother. So we will find out here in just a second. Yeah, Salamander is able to knock it around, which is it's not something I was expecting with how heavy Horniest is. Salamander's knocking it around a lot easier than I expected. It actually seems like it was pretty even both times. I think Horniest lasted a little bit longer when we used the green launcher though. So yeah, I don't think this provides too significant an advantage. It would definitely take more testing though. But yeah, these are my Facebook Beyblades. Out of the three, Horniest is by far my favorite. Just the aesthetic of Horniest and the whole launcher gimmick and just everything about this Beyblade is just awesome. This seems pretty strong too, at least out of my current collection. I don't really modify them too much. I keep them stock, just because I'm more of a collector than a Beyblader. That makes sense. Salamander close second because that's just a cool looking bay. The pink and red and all that and the blue looks phenomenal. And then while awesome looking, doesn't seem to be as tough or as nice of a bay as the other two. So that's going to be, Red Achilles is going to take third place out of three, sadly. Odax and Doomsizer, I bought outside of the Facebook thing, so I'm not going to review them too heavily. But Odax, I just like clear plastic on Beyblades. I think it's a cool aesthetic that I missed out on because I think a lot of the first two seasons of this first Beyblades had a lot of clear plastic on them, and I really enjoy that aesthetic. So I kind of bought these just to have a couple clear Beyblades. So you see that's all clear here, all clear on the top. But yeah, that is my Facebook Marketplace Beyblades. Like I said, I'm going to review my experience with Facebook Marketplace a little bit more in a episode of Collection Carnival. Whether that comes out before or after this, I have not figured out yet. It all depends on when I have time to edit everything and upload it. So be on the lookout for that. As soon as that video is up, I'll put it in the description of this video. So if it's out already, then it'll be in the description below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take the rest of your day and just be good people. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.